Section 1. Listen carefully. Listen carefully, because this is not a story about luck. It's not about rich parents. It's not about winning the lottery. And it's definitely not about having connections. This is a story about a boy who had nothing. No money. No powerful background. No special advantages. Just a tired mother. A broken house. And a dream that looked impossible. His name was Ayan. And he started from zero. Section 2. The house with cracked walls. Ayan grew up in a small town where dreams were smaller than the houses. Their home had cracked walls. During heavy rain, water leaked through the ceiling. Electricity went out almost every night. His father had passed away when Ayan was just 12. His mother worked as a tailor, stitching clothes late into the night under a dim bulb. Sometimes, Ayan would wake up at 2 a.m. and see her rubbing her eyes, fighting sleep, just to finish one more dress. He once asked her, "Amy, why don't you rest?" She smiled and said, "Rest is expensive, beta." That sentence stayed in his heart forever. Section 3. When poverty talks loud at school, Ayan was quiet. Not because he didn't have thoughts, but because poverty makes you feel invisible. His classmates talked about new phones, branded shoes, vacations. Ayan talked about survival. He wore the same shoes for 3 years. He avoided school trips because he couldn't afford them. Sometimes he pretended to be sick, but something strange happened inside him. Instead of feeling jealous, he felt hungry for change. Section 4. The day everything shifted. One afternoon, after school, Ayan passed by a small internet cafe. He had never entered one before. He looked through the glass window and saw people typing on computers. He gathered courage and went inside. "Bia, how much for 1 hour?" he asked. 50 rupees, the man replied. Ayan checked his pocket. Only 20 rupees. He walked out quietly. That day, instead of feeling defeated, he made a decision. One day, he would not just use computers. He would build something with them. Section 5. The first step. Without money, Ayan started spending time at the public library. It was free. Old books. Slow fans. Dust everywhere. But to him, it was a gold mine. He read about business mindset, technology, self-discipline, stories of entrepreneurs. He discovered something powerful. Most successful people didn't start rich. They started consistent. And that changed everything. Section 6. Learning in secret. Ayan made a routine. Wake up at 5 a.m. Study for school. Help his mother. Go to school. Library in the evening. He started learning about freelancing from old magazines and free internet tutorials he watched whenever he could borrow 50 rupees. It took him 3 months to save enough money for 5 hours of internet. 5 hours. Other people wasted that in a single day. He used it like oxygen. Section 7. The first failure. He created his first online profile offering simple services, typing work and basic graphic design. For 2 weeks. Nothing. No message. No order. No hope. One night, he almost gave up. He thought, maybe people like me aren't meant to succeed. But then he remembered his mother stitching clothes at 2 a.m. And he told himself, if she doesn't quit, I can't quit. Section 8. The first 500 rupees. One morning, he saw a notification. New message. His heart raced. A small client wanted a basic logo design. Payment, 500 rupees. Ayan worked 6 hours straight. He revised the design 3 times. He didn't sleep properly that night. When the payment arrived, he stared at the screen. It wasn't just 500 rupees. It was proof. Proof that zero can become something. Section 9. Reinvesting. Not showing off. He didn't buy new clothes. He didn't celebrate with friends. He reinvested. Bought secondhand books. Paid for more internet time. Practiced more skills. Slowly, clients increased. 500 became 1,000. 1,000 became 3,000. It wasn't fast, but it was real. Section 10. The big test. After 1 year, Ayan was earning small but consistent income. Then life tested him. His mother fell sick. Hospital bills came like a storm. His savings disappeared. For a moment, it felt like everything was collapsing. But this time, he wasn't the old Ayan. He didn't panic. He worked harder. He took more projects. Learned new skills. Slept less. Within 3 months, he stabilized everything. That's when he realized, money can disappear, but skills don't. Section 11. Building real success. By age 22, Ayan was earning more than many people in his town. He upgraded their house, fixed the roof, bought his mother a proper sewing machine. But something had changed inside him. He didn't just want money. He wanted freedom. So he started building something bigger, a small digital agency. He hired 2 students who were just like him. No rich background. Just hunger. Section 12. What real success looks like. Real success wasn't cars. Not luxury watches. Not social media fame. Real success was sleeping peacefully, helping his mother rest, paying school fees for his younger cousin, eating without counting money. He started from zero, but he built something solid. Not fast money. Not fake success. Real success. Section 13. The lesson for you, if you're watching this and you feel stuck. Remember this. You don't need big money to start. You need discipline, patience, skill, consistency. Zero is not the end. Zero is a starting point. Every expert was once a beginner. Every successful person was once unknown. And every strong story begins with. Part 2. When success starts testing you. Section 14. Success brings new problems. Listen carefully. Because poverty tests your survival. But success? Success tests your character. By the time Ayan turned 23, his small digital agency was stable. 3 team members. Regular clients. Consistent income. For the first time in his life, he wasn't afraid of the end of the month. But something new appeared. Comfort. And comfort is dangerous. Section 15. The slow poison of comfort. Ayan noticed he was waking up later. Skipping reading. Delaying workouts. Saying, I'll do it tomorrow. Nothing dramatic happened. Just small laziness. But small laziness creates big damage. 1 month later, 2 major clients left. Income dropped by 40. It wasn't bad luck. It was reduced effort. And that realization hit him hard. Section 16. The mirror moment. One night, he stood in front of the mirror. Not the poor Ayan. Not the struggling Ayan. But the comfortable Ayan. And he asked himself, did you build this to relax? Or to grow? That night, he wrote 3 things in a notebook. Comfort is temporary. Discipline is permanent. Growth never stops. The old hunger came back. Section 17. Learning again. Level up. Instead of panicking, he upgraded. He invested in advanced courses. Learned marketing strategy. Studied branding psychology. Improved communication. He realized something powerful. Skills got him started. But systems would make him stable. So he built systems. Clear client onboarding. Team responsibilities. Weekly performance reviews. Financial tracking. The business became stronger. Section 18. The offer that shocked him. One day, a businessman from another city contacted him. A big contract. 6 months. Large payment. But there was a condition. The businessman wanted shortcuts. Fake reviews. Manipulated engagement. Dishonest growth tactics. For Ayan, this was more money than he had ever seen. He stayed silent for 2 days. That money could change everything instantly. But he remembered his mother's words. Rest is expensive. He understood something deeper now. Shortcuts are even more expensive. He refused the deal. Section 19. The hard choice. After refusing, fear hit him. What if no bigger opportunity comes again? But something unexpected happened. 2 months later, a clean and ethical company approached him. They had heard about his professionalism. That contract was even bigger. Integrity attracts stability. And that lesson became his foundation. Section 20. Giving back. Ayan never forgot where he came from. He started free weekend workshops for students in his town. He taught freelancing basics, skill development, online earning methods, mindset, discipline. At first, only 5 students came. Then 12. Then 30. He saw himself in their eyes. Doubt, fear, hope. And he told them, you don't need rich parents. You need rich habits. Section 21. The breakdown before breakthrough. But life wasn't finished testing him. At 25, the market changed. New competitors entered. Technology evolved. Old strategies stopped working. Revenue dipped again. This time, it wasn't laziness. It was change. Many agencies shut down. His team started worrying. One employee said, "Sir, maybe this business won't survive." That sentence echoed in his mind. Section 22. Adapt or disappear. Instead of fear, he chose adaptation. He spent nights studying trends, AI tools, automation systems, new content strategies. He pivoted the agency model, focused on value, not volume. It was risky, 3 months of uncertainty, but slowly, clients returned, stronger than before. Section 23. The realization. One evening, Sitting on the rooftop of his repaired house, Ayan looked at the sky. He remembered the broken ceiling, the 20 rupees in his pocket, the first 500 rupees, the sleepless nights. And he smiled, not because he was rich, but because he was resilient. Section 24. What zero really means. People think starting from zero is a disadvantage. It's not. Zero means no ego, no shortcuts, no illusion. Zero forces you to build brick by brick. And what you build slowly stays longer. Section 25. The final truth